real challenges right now between Canada and India, because one of the most important roles of any Canadian Prime Minister is to protect Canadian citizens, and to know that there are credible reasons to believe that agents of the government of India were involved in the killing of a Canadian citizen on Canadian soil is a real problem. It's a problem for the rules-based order and the principles of free, open democracies and sovereignty that we stand for. It's also a problem in our relations with India, because we cannot ignore that. My responsibility to make sure Canadians are protected is my most important job. Yep. But whether we talk about the people-to-people connections with India, whether we talk about the business connections with India, whether we talk about the work together on the international stage to fight climate change, to promote democracy and human rights, India is an important partner. Canada has always stood very strongly against terrorism, against violence, against intimidation. We have always been a country of the rule of law. We will always and have always followed up anytime any of our fellow countries around the world have expressed concerns about behaviors or about violence or about criminality. We take them seriously, we always do. What we will not do, however, is go after people because they're saying things that the Indian government doesn't like, things that the Indian government disagrees with. This is Canada. People come to this country from places all around the world, and some of them come to Canada partly because they are in disagreement with what their home country is doing, what the government of the home country is doing, or they don't feel as safe in the home country, on top of wanting to build a better life for themselves in this country. It is fundamental for Canada that we protect people coming from around the world, whether they be Iranian citizens or Russian citizens or from any other country around the world, and we will always stand up to that. I understand that members of the Indian government have concerns around being in disagreement with some of the positions that Canadian citizens take. We're a free country. We allow for that freedom of expression and freedom to protest, but we continue to make sure that public safety, that laws are obeyed, that violence is not encouraged or allowed. We're going to continue to keep all communities safe, because everyone should feel safe in Canada, and that's our job. Our job is not to crack down on political protest. That's something that we allow in Canada. Other countries can make their decisions, but we will continue to defend Canadians' rights to freedom of expression, all Canadians from every corner of the world.